Dave, I guess given all the ball, given all the ball you guys had, especially in that first half, that obviously that Reece Hodge attempt, ball at the end there, do you feel a little bit hard done by? You didn't maybe win this test?
Oh, look, we had our chances. Clearly, they had theirs right at the end as well. So, yeah, look, I thought we played with a lot of courage. We found ourselves down. We found a lot of space in behind them. We had a lot of ball. But the quality of our clean-out just wasn't good enough. And it's an area we need to be better next week. We gave away 14 penalties, and a big chunk of those are post-tackle.
After that kick hit the post from Hodge at the end there and you guys got the ball back, was drop goal in the mind? Was that something that was spoken about, I guess? Is that what you would have wanted to see?
Yeah, we practiced it during the week. So James O'Connor dropped back in the boot. I'm not sure what happened there around communication, but we ended up going a little bit wider than that and turned it over. So, opportunity lost, obviously.
Fair game. Can I ask, where do you think it leaves Australia in terms of the overall Bledisloe complexion now with 2 tests at home? Are you now favourites?
No.
Michael, first game played with the new law interpretations with a Kiwi ref. Do you notice any differences between playing back in Australia and with the Super Rugby AU?
What laws are you referring to?
Just the slight changes to how the breakdown was going to be refereed and
I don't think it was too different to what we're all used to at the moment. As Ren said, we've got to be better around our post tackle stuff. They got over the ball, and sometimes it was just us coming in the side, giving away the penalty. So, which I think was fair. So we've got to be a bit sharper there and a bit quicker.
Michael, congratulations on your 100th test. Could you just get a few words on the occasion and what it meant to you?
Oh, I won't forget that game anytime soon. It was wild at the end there. Great personal milestone for myself, my family, and the people who've been involved in my rugby career. I think anyone who reaches, the milestone that I've got today is not without 100 people that have helped me here. Everyone included. So it's never a personal thing. It's always a team effort, and that's about it.
Dave, normal Wellington conditions for you out there today. Did you change your game plan at any stage when you woke up this morning or looked at the forecast?
No, not really. We probably changed it during the game. Ended up kicking a fair bit. Second half, it was difficult. Obviously, we were able to box from within our 22, and they had a bit of trouble fielding some of those, and so we were able to get a bit of territory out of that and apply pressure beyond it. So we came with a mindset that we're going to play. We knew we'd have to defend really well, and I'm just wrapped with the character. We've had 3 weeks together. We'll get a lot better. We know the All Blacks will be a lot better next week too. So we're disappointed. It's we had a chance today and didn't take it. So we're certainly not celebrating in the change room.
Dave, did you expect to get to where you were today right away, or did you think it might take you a bit longer?
Oh, look, it's 80 minutes. We saw last year where Wallabies hammered the All Blacks in Perth and then lost 36-0 the following week. So, for us, it's going to be how we back up. What I like seeing is the disappointment in the guys in the change room. There's 3 tests left. We had to win 3 anyway, and now we still have to win 2. So from that perspective, it's not a bad result, but we're certainly not satisfied with the draw.
Dave, what are your emotions now coming back home, going within centimetres of beating the All Blacks in your first test in charge?
Emotions, it's probably a lot of pride. We've had 3 weeks together, but I've been talking to these guys for 9 or 12 months, and we've put a lot of emphasis around culture and trying to get the group really tight. And I guess COVID's helped with that almost. We're locked away for 2 weeks in Christchurch, where you can't sneak out for a coffee and that sort of stuff. So the boys spend a lot of time together, and that showed out in the field tonight, I think. So we're keen to build on that, but pretty special for me personally. You know, my 3 sons and their partners and 2 granddaughters and a lot of really good friends in the stand, all wearing yellow, which impressed me. So, yeah, but, you know, in the end, it's not about me, it's about the team, and really proud of the effort they put in today.
Dave, what does it do for the group's confidence and belief heading into Eden Park Fortress?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, All Blacks got a fantastic record there, but, you know, it's the same size field as everywhere else. You know, there's not a lot of travel for us to get there. It's not like it's at altitude or, you know, we've got to fly 18 hours to it. So, you know, we'll treat it as any test and hopefully go one better.
Dave, Michael, question for both of you. Like, are you completely happy after today's performance? Yeah, or close to it? Are you completely happy after today's performance, or even are you close to it?
Oh, no, I mean, I think we're miles away from where we could be. You know, it's... Yeah, like I said, I think what was going to be important today was our character. We knew it wouldn't be perfect. You know, we've put a lot of information in, and we've first couple of weeks, and we've just tried to get a lot of repetition and clarity this week, and so we'll grow our game. But yeah, it was never going to be perfect, and so it was always going to be around the character and the grit shown, and you know, we saw plenty of that tonight. The key thing for us is we've got to back it up next week.
Same.
Dave, there's a picture showing that Rieko Ioane was in touch in the lead up to the first try. I'm just wondering whether you spotted that or had any cause for complaint over that?
Oh, you know, I mean, it's the thing about our game, isn't it? You know, if you win some, you lose some. You know, Rieko lost the ball over the line when he probably should have scored, and so it is what it is. So you hope it doesn't happen, and you hope that there's a bit of consistency around if there's a couple of areas that goes one each. So, yeah, we're certainly not going to complain about it.
Dave, you mentioned looking forward how you guys need to be a bit better at the breakdown and getting to the ball quicker. Is that an easy fix? Are you confident that come Eden Park that can turn around pretty quickly?
Yep.
Happy for me to go to Australia, ready, Eagles? Yep. Anyone online want to have a crack?
Questions for Michael will be good.
Oh, you're smashing it.
I was going to say, just going to ask Dave's opinion on Filippo, Stabbert and Harry Stabbert.
On the debutants, yeah, look, I thought they were all great today. You know, Filippo, fantastic that he scored on debut, but he got a lot of ball in his hands, and yeah, he's going to get better and better. He's a great athlete. He's an aggressive tackler. He's great post tackle, and so yeah, look, it's exciting for those young men. And you know, Harry, I thought was really strong. Hunter, you know, had a great game for a young man who wasn't even sure if he'd play Super Rugby this year, and ends up starting at a Wallaby test. So yeah, but look, there's a lot of guys out there who performed really well today, and yeah, like I say, we'll build on that.
Yeah, question for Michael. Michael, the new captain, new coach for the All Blacks, how do you, just a comment on was there anything different to the All Blacks game as usual from your perspective today? And did you target this particular game in terms of this vulnerability of new captain and new coach?
We put a big emphasis on what we could control. We don't have a long time together in build-ups to these games, so we've got to focus on what we can control. And you know, Dave and his staff and our players have done a really good job at that. So you know, we set ourselves up for a really good performance today, and we're disappointed with the outcome, like Dave's saying. So we're going to need more of that, because, like we said, everyone's going to improve now with a benchmark set. So again, it's going to be on what we can control. And the good thing is now is we've got pictures. You know, we've got pictures of where we can improve and how we can mark ourselves.
Christy, you got something?
Yeah, Hoops, just where does that test rate, hey, in your century of tests?
Hundreds.
Oh, mate, I'll reflect on that. I mean, that was wild at the end there. Won't forget it anytime soon. Yeah, I mean, it was four seasons in that in that game there at the end, and so much turnover ball, but something that I'm sure all of our players, our debutants, everyone in that game, on and off the field, will remember for a while.
Anything else online, boys?
Was there any injuries at all, or everyone's sweet?
No, we come through pretty well. There's a couple of guys with slight niggles that we ended up precautionarily taking off, but bit of blood for Nick White, but outside of it, all good.
Yeah, Marty, I've got one. Finish off for Hoops. Hoops, I mean, both you and Dave said, that you're disappointed in the result because you wanted to win. But would you not accept that, given last year 36-0 and the way the World Cup finished, that was a huge improvement that should sort of give encouragement to all Wallaby supporters?
Just say yes.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot there, mate. Look, it's so soon after the game. We're going to digest it. We're going to go back to the drawing board and look at what we can improve. Look, we love playing for this jersey. We love playing in this jersey. It never gets lost on guys. Even guys who've been around for a while now. So, what the hell is that?
Earthquake.
Yeah. No, I can't. We'll digest this. We'll get around each other, and we'll go again next week.
Dave, can I ask about the lineouts? You looked like you were having a problem with them, and then you seemed to tidy it up again.
Yeah. There was a bit of skullduggery on one where an arm was grabbed, but you expect that at this level. So, look, yeah, it's a challenging area. All Blacks generally had the best defensive line out in the world, and they put a bit of pressure on us again tonight. So, we'll come up with a plan.
Abby?
Can I just ask one, Marty, about James O'Connor, first time wearing the 10 jersey in 7 years. What your thoughts were on the way he controlled the game and his poise, I guess, towards the end.
Yeah, look, I thought Rabs was excellent. I've been really impressed with him. He's really matured. He's very comfortable in his own skin. He understands our game. He's driven. He's very disciplined, and so he's made great shifts. And we were always keen to get Noah out there at some stage, but the game was tight and James was going well. So credit to him. I thought he controlled the game really well, and would have been nice if he got a bit of ball to slot a drop goal late. But I think he's going well.